Everybody, what's up? It's your boy, your buddy, your pal, your friend to the end that wants to see you win and succeed. My name is WAUN Conquest. I'm so grateful that you came and tuned in today. I know I've been promoting and talking about this. I want to first start off and let you know that we're going to be doing shows like this very regularly, like consistently, almost daily, to allow an opportunity for people like you, for interested entrepreneurs, for those aspiring to seek success, for those of you who are currently running your business as a business owner, for those of you trying to find new creative ways to get in front of your marketplace, for those of you who maybe are brand new to understanding marketing, or for some of you who've been doing it for a long time and need some support in keeping up with the evolution through it. I have your back. I've always said my biggest passion in life, when people ask me this in podcasts and interviews, or even working with new clients, they say, "Kewan, what is your passion?" And, throughout the years, that maybe has twisted and turned, but what I've been able to do is to define it very clearly for myself and very clearly for other people out there. My passion lies in helping other passionate people succeed. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. I was just on a call earlier today, and we were discussing working in different industries, working with different types of clients, and what are my feedback and thoughts on that. And I shared, to me, working with an individual, rather that's a person on my team, rather that's somebody that I'm supporting, rather that's a client, working with somebody to me is like a relationship. It is not about, hey, you have a bunch of money, I'll do the work for you. No. If we don't jive together, if I don't feel the connection with you, and if I don't like, just simply say, if I don't like that industry, or if I don't like that product, or whatever it is, there's no money in the world that's going to inspire me, motivate me, and get me on board to want to be a part of that. So that is very important to me. It's one of my values that I hold deeply. I have to be highly interested in that industry, or that topic, or that business whatsoever. And I have to feel that connection with whoever it is on that team that I'm working with. It doesn't mean I have to love the owner, but if they put a point person in position to where they're the person contacting and having those conversations with me, then me and that person have to have that connection. And it's just that simple. All right, but let's dial into today. Today we're talking about organic marketing. Today we're talking about how organic marketing brands your business today, tomorrow, and every day, forever. Forever and ever and ever, and it really truly does. All right, we're gonna hit 5 key points today. All right, so I want you to take notes. I want you to interact. All right, I want you to put your questions in the comments. I want you to share this on your feed so you can go back and watch it later, and it's easy and accessible for you. So take the time right now, do that, please. Hit share right now. So it's on your profile page, on your wall, so that when you need to go back and rewatch this, it's right there for you. Also, by sharing is caring, right? And it helps other people get the message too. That's why I do this. This isn't for a charge. This is because I really, truly care about helping other people, and I'm trying to get connected with people who are very, very passionate. Again, you have to have that passion, and we have to have that connection. Otherwise, it just won't work, right? I want to thank a few people that I see coming in right now. I want to say hey to Jake. Thank you for being here. Tom, thank you for being here. Susie's glad to see you. Grace, I'm glad you're here today. Who is that right there? We have Scott. Thank you for being here. Oh, Dennis from Dallas. I love Dennis. It's so good to see you. Thank you. And what's that one? Sorry, I'm going to say this wrong. Rijada. I want to thank you for being here. All right, so again, we're going to be talking about 5 things today, okay? 5 things, 5 key points on why your organic marketing brands your business today and every day, forever, okay? Number 1, let's talk about the question you're probably asking right now. What the heck is organic marketing, right? I know what organic food is, and I know it's very expensive, but what is organic marketing? That's probably your question. Well, let me break it down for you. I call it organic marketing because organic, in the sense of the word, means what? It means no additives. It means no extras. It means nothing else that you may need, just the root, the source, right? If you're eating or purchasing organic bananas, organic broccoli, that means they didn't have preservatives added into it. There's no chemicals, there's no extras, there's nothing to make it bigger and better. It's just the seed, the dirt, the water, the roots, and boom. And I'm not a farmer, so I might have matched that all up. But to me, that's what organic means, and I'm pretty sure I'm very close to the definition of that. Now, marketing, we all know what marketing means, right? Marketing means to get your message out there about your product, about your business, about your brand. And there's various forms of marketing, right? Now, what is organic marketing? Well, there's two parts to organic marketing, okay? Two parts to organic marketing, and I work with people all the time on helping them either one, build out a platform where they can do this on an organic way through content on their pages, on their Instagram, on their Facebook, on their YouTube, on their TikTok, on their Twitter, on whatever platforms that they are on. And I think they should be on all of them. But I work with clients all the time on understanding what this is and the importance of it is. Also, the second element of what is organic marketing is that grassroots effort. Getting out into the community. Back in the day, we used to call it guerrilla marketing. And having that ability to touch the community that you're in. Most businesses operate on a very local market, right? The target market for them is very local, that 3 to 5 mile radius around your business. Not all businesses. Some businesses are completely online, like one of mine, doing content marketing like this for people. Endless. There's 50 states I can choose from to do business with individuals from, right? And if I want to go further, there's the whole world, okay? But you have to know your radius. And if you're a small business and you're mostly focused on that local, or if you're a big business and you're focused on global, there's still an element of building a community, right? And that's very, very important. So what is organic marketing? Again, is one, your content, right? The type of content that you create, you produce, and you post regularly. What else is it? It is the grassroots efforts, going into other businesses that are similar or dissimilar, right? That may be complementary to your business. And just for one, introducing yourself and letting people know who you are. People don't know you, they can't flow and do business with you. And so you have to get in your community, you have to get to know people, you have to come up with great ideas and proposals of where you can intersect and do business together with those other businesses, with those other influencers in your local community or in that global market online, all right? But that grassroots is a little bit more walking, a little bit more outside the virtual space, a little bit more making phone calls, dealing with people face to face. The content you create, the other part of what is organic marketing, that content that you create needs to be something that's very natural, right? It doesn't need the glitz and glam. It doesn't need all the bells and whistles. Again, we're talking about organic. We don't need the preservatives. We don't need the additives. We don't need this extra stuff. We need a camera. We need information. We need knowledge, and we need to be able to present that in a very entertaining but also educational format, right? And my biggest thing on that is it has to be consistent. It has to be consistent. So that's the one part of the organic marketing we're talking about today. So I hope you wrote that down. What is it? Have a good understanding. Now let's go to number 2. All right. And again, we're talking about 5 different areas on this, on organic marketing, how it brands your business today, every day, and forever. And we talked about what it is. Now let's talk about who's doing it, right? Who's doing organic marketing? I'm sure you follow a lot of people, right? You're following my page. You see me doing organic marketing all of the time, all of the time, all of the time. Because I really, really have a deep passion of understanding that if the person who is running and driving that ship, that business, has their hands on the wheel and are in control, then they're going to get better results down that line. I just really, really believe that. I bit my own foot off before, helping clients learn so much about this that they didn't even need me as that practical person to do the work for them anymore. And that to me is a beautiful day. You know, it's sad when you don't have that client anymore, but it's a beautiful day because it means I did my job as a teacher. And to me, I'm a teacher naturally through and through, right? And so Who's doing it? Well, you see who's doing it, right? All the big people that you're following, right? WAUN Conquest is doing it. Tony Robbins is now beginning to do it, right? Grant Cardone has been doing it forever. Ryan Pieta is doing it. Gary Vaynerchuk is doing it. All of these people that you follow and you're inspired by are doing content marketing, this type of organic marketing through their content. It's not about sales. It's not about, hey, I'm coming live today to tell you I have a new product for $9.99. No, no one cares. You don't have their trust. They don't know you. And if you only flood your content with ads and sales and posts about what your products are and you're not building rapport. You're just now saturating that market with advertisements that eventually that's all they see. And that's the brand that's going to be stuck in them. This person just wants to sell shit. Pardon my French. But that's what they're going to end up thinking, right? Because your brand, you're completely in control with how you're perceived out there through this digital space. Completely in control. What you do regularly through your posts is how people will remember you. And whether you have a business or you don't have a business, think about that on your regular content too, my friends. All right? Be very mindful about the stuff that you post. For one, it's always there. Oh, I can delete it. Yeah, you can delete it. But guess what? Someone has screenshot it. Guess what? Someone has downloaded it. Guess what? There's back-end sites where it is still tracked and still available. Okay? I have gone back and searched myself. And I found posts back from 2005 when I was still in high school. Back from 2000 when I was in middle school. My live journal is still out there. Very entertaining reads. But it's like, well, I thought I deleted that stuff years ago. Years ago. Live journal? You guys, most of you probably don't even know what live journal is. It was one of the first blogging sites for individuals to express themselves. And I had a few entries on there. And again, I thought I deleted it years and years ago. And even though the account was deleted, guess what? You search and you do a deep search, you'll find those live journal articles. So always, please just be mindful. It's not even about what you post, it's about what you do post. That is how people will remember you, right? That's how people remember you. People know me right now as probably, I would say, 3 different things, right? They know, number one, they know I'm involved in martial arts. They're not too sure how, but they know I'm involved in martial arts. They know I've been doing it for my entire life. They've seen that journey the entire way. People have been following me since 2000, have been seeing that journey along the way. People have seen me get my black belts. People have seen me teach, right? People have seen me work with some of the biggest companies in the martial arts industry. Franchise companies, small, different franchise companies, big brands who operate like franchise, but they're privately owned. I worked with some of the best people in this industry. And it's all transparent. So that's one of the things that most people probably associate with me. Another thing they probably associate with me when they see me is that I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher of knowledge. I will share what I learn. I will share the do's and the don'ts freely. Freely. I love doing stuff like this. And they probably know me as a person that goes live a lot. But I'm going to tell you something. You ain't seen nothing yet. All right? But that's probably one of the other things. He's a martial artist. He goes live a lot. He's very motivational. He's very informational. He gives you tangible, tactical things that you can begin doing right now, right after I get done watching it. It's one of my brand absolutes with any video I do. If I do a video and there's nothing you can take away from it and begin applying right now, then what am I doing? I've done you a huge disservice and wasted a lot of time, and time is valuable. Right? So every video you watch of mine, you're going to have takeaways if you're taking those notes that you can begin applying right now. I'm a teacher, right? And another third thing that people might associate with me is that I'm an entertainer. And that I haven't pushed so heavily, but I trickle that in from time to time because it is a deep passion of mine. I love music, I love singing, I love dancing, I love entertainment in general. And so that's a big part of my life. I put it out there from time to time, so those people who are interested may know me as that. People obviously know me as a martial artist, and people who are following my pages regularly know that I go live and I give good free content out regularly, right? So that's the brand. So who's doing that? again, myself, all these other people that you're following, these marketers, these companies that you're seeing recurring all of the time, right? If you go on your news feed and you're scrolling through that phone and you day after day keep seeing similar faces, then those are the people who are doing it. Does that make sense? All right. But again, make it organic, make it a conversation, make it informational, make it something that market, that audience member is really, really wanting to receive. It's the reason they decided to follow you, so that they continue to tune in to their channel. Does that make sense? All right. Let's talk about it again. We're talking about 5 main areas. We talked about 1. What is it? What is organic marketing? And what we're talking about today is that brands your business today, every day, and forever. We talked about who's doing it. All right, now we're going to talk about why. Oh, I love that. The why. Why do it? Why do it? Why do organic marketing? Why do organic marketing? I had a reel go up earlier today, and I hope you've seen it. And again, it's talking about basically, do I just do my ads and leave it alone and work on building customers? Or do I actually need to post too? What are we talking about here today? What are we talking about here today? You have to post. You have to post. I don't even care if you do ads or not. You have to post, okay? You have to post. I'd rather you post before doing ads. Because if you think of this, okay? You make an ad. Your ad goes out. 1,000 people see the ad, all right? Let's say didn't do so well, 100 people clicked on it, all right? Now those 100 people, now you're already, I didn't do so well already. You only got 100 people to click on it, all right? But let's say that 100 people, would you like a good new 100 clients? Yeah, that's a good pool to pull from. Now out of those 100 people, okay, they click the ad, they get to the whatever landing page they've been sent to, whatever your next call to action is, click here to purchase now, click here to book an appointment, click here to whatever. Okay, but guess what? Something happens. Something happens in their life, something happens on their phone, something happens where they just don't want to continue this process right now because they don't know you. So they say, okay, well, let me pause. Let me go check this business out. Let me pause. Let me go check this person out. Let me go, where are they going to go? This is another part on why doing it a proper way is so important. Where are they going to go? All right. Please take notes on this. Where are they going to go? Oh, they're going to go to Google. Oh, they're going to go to Facebook. It's the biggest platform. You don't know. You don't know. I know, but I don't know specifically. But what I do know is they're going to go to their favorite platform. Did you hear me? They're going to go to their favorite platform. For one, unless you run a business or you're a marketer or you're involved in delivering content in this industry, those are the only people who have every social media app downloaded on their phone. You go talk to any regular person, a consumer, they do not have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever. They don't have all of them on their phone. Because some people love Instagram only, and that's the only one that they have. Some people love TikTok and Instagram, and that's it. Some people want to keep up with their family, and that's all, so they just stick to Facebook. Some people have none of those, and they just run their business, and they're on LinkedIn. They think the rest of it is just filled with garbage. You're not in control of that. But what you are in control of is being accessible and being available on all the platforms, so that whatever platform somebody goes to do their due diligence to search you on, you're there. That is what you're in control of. So again, what platform are they going to go look you up to build some validity, to build a deeper understanding, to do research on your brand? They're going to go to their favorite platform. All right? So just because you made an ad on Facebook and they opened the Facebook ad that day, that doesn't mean Facebook is their favorite platform. They may spend many, many hours on TikTok, and they would say, okay, you know what? This guy is cool. This business is cool. Let me go check out their TikTok because I love TikTok, right? And if you're not available to be found on TikTok, They're gonna now you've done two things. You gave them a little scratch. You're like, well, why are they not on my favorite channel? And two, now you're creating time. You're creating more time in that sales process. And as a great salesperson, any great salesperson should know, you want to eliminate time in the sales process, right? And so if you're not there, now guess what? Now they got to go to another site. Now they got to go to another platform that's not their favorite. So now they're irritated, right? And it's just now creating more time. Even if they weren't irritated and were perfectly fine with going to a new platform, you've now increased the time of that sales process. And now every moment that you increase time, you are lowering your chances on closing those 100 people. All right. So again, what platform are they going to? Their favorite one. So please, please, please be omnipresent. That means be everywhere. Oh, but I don't like Instagram. Oh, I don't like that Elon Musk did what he did to all the employees of Twitter. I don't care what you like. I'm not here to help you only do the things that you like to do. I'm here to tell you and to help you grow your brand and your business. If your consumer likes Twitter, or your consumer likes Instagram or TikTok, then you are selling a product or a service, need to be involved in the marketplace. It needs to be there. That's just it. Like, that's just it. It confuses me sometimes when people make choices based on their own belief or feelings to a certain social media platform. Okay, let me give you an example right now. If you own Sharpie, okay, if you own Sharpie and you wanted your Sharpies in the store, are you really going to say, well, you know what? I don't like what's going on at Target right now, so Target can't sell my Sharpies. I guess you could, but guess what? You'd probably be out of business real quick and people wouldn't know what Sharpie was, right? Because you can go buy a Sharpie almost everywhere. Almost everywhere. Right? This is like real time. I just taught myself that. I can go buy a Sharpie at the dollar store. I can go buy a Sharpie at Target, at Walmart, at the gas station, everywhere. And if everywhere else that doesn't sell the Sharpie, guess what? Somebody's got a Sharpie. I could be at a restaurant. Somebody has a Sharpie, right? This is probably the most popular, famous pen in the whole world. Why? Because it's omnipresent. Why? Because I really can't tell you right now any place I can go to and not either purchase or utilize a Sharpie. I mean, look, it's sitting right here on my table. I always have a Sharpie. Everybody has a Sharpie because a Sharpie is an omnipresent and a very good product, right? It's a permanent marker that works really well. They're the fine tip versions. It's like a pen. And again, more importantly, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. So how foolish would it be if Sharpie said, well, you know what? I really don't like Walmart, and I don't like what Target's doing, so they're not going to sell my Sharpies no more. Now, that's foolish. That's foolish. And that's what, sadly, some people do with some social media platforms. Oh, I don't really understand YouTube. Don't care. Didn't ask you what you understood. Do you understand that there's people there? Yes. Do you understand that some of those people that clicked on your ad like YouTube and watch a lot of videos on YouTube? YouTube's the second biggest search engine in the world. And it's owned by the first biggest search engine in the world, Google. Google owns YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. That means you're not present on the two biggest search engines out there. And if you were present, that means you are monetizing, you're working on capitalizing on the two biggest search engines that are out there. Because every video that you're posting on YouTube helps your rankings on Google because they're interconnected. So again, it's not about what you understand. It's not about what you like. It's about understanding the why. And the why is, this is where your audience is. The why is understanding that sales process, the time needs to be compounded. The why is understanding that you need to be omnipresent on every single platform. Why? Because people will go do their due diligence and research you on their favorite platform. On their favorite platform. And you want to make sure your content is strong on those platforms. You want it to be native to that platform. Don't post how you post on LinkedIn and take the same post and post it how you post on Instagram. They should be the same message, but those are two different platforms with two different behaviors. Behave properly, natively in those environments, right? I make a little square video for the Instagram. That doesn't belong on YouTube. The same message does, right? Maybe a longer version does, but a video like this belongs on YouTube, right? Just like this, in this format. Now, was this the best format to go live here on Facebook? Maybe, maybe not, right? I'm very small on your phone right now, or maybe some people can turn it sideways and I get bigger. Do people really want to watch me sideways? I think you should, right? I do it like this because what I believe is that the people who follow and watch this, and give some hearts if I'm correct on this, you're watching this more so on your laptop. You're watching this more so by streaming it up to your TV, right? And I can download this and repurpose this. Ooh, I love that. Repurpose, recurating. I'm gonna recurate this video and put it up on YouTube. You see? If I would have did it the regular way, the vertical phone way, that kind of content doesn't belong on YouTube. So that means this video would only fit well here. It would only fit well on Instagram and any other social site. This would not belong well on that YouTube page. Not in this type of way, not in this long form type of video. Now if that's something quick and short, boom, go live real quick, yeah, I'm gonna do that vertical. And I can make a short out of that and put it out of a YouTube short, right? But for what this is, for this 40-minute educational sit down type of thing, again, my audience is watching this more likely on a laptop or an iPad, which is very easy to turn sideways, and the laptop's already there, or they're streaming it up on their TV and they're able to watch me and sit back and relax because this isn't a quick thing. This isn't a quick thing. And that's the why. That's why. So I want you to always think about your why when you're creating your kind of content as well, right? How does it need to be formatted? What's my background? What's my lighting situation like? All of those things are important. How is the sound, right? Can you hear me really well? I believe so, right? Can you see me really well, right? Am I darkened in the shadows where you can't see? No. Right? Because why? Because everything matters. Everything matters. Watch this. Boom. Oh, could I do it like this? Yes. Is this the best experience? No. This is like very dramatic. Right? So I choose lighting that allows the video to be better. To be better. To be visually pleasing. All of that stuff matters. All of that stuff matters. One of my mentors long ago told me, WAUN, it is not the little things that matter, because people say that, right? It's the little things that matter. He said, it is not the little things that matter. It is everything that matters. Everything. Everything. So again, what we're doing today is we're chopping it up and we're talking about organic marketing. We're talking about how that organic marketing brands your business today, every day, forever. We touched on what organic marketing is. We touched on who's doing that organic marketing. We touched on why you should be doing organic marketing. We got 2 more segments to go. What I want you to do is, for those who are just joining in, I see a lot of people popping in. I want you to hit that share button so it's easy for you to find later and go back and watch this. I want you to hit that share button because sharing is caring. And our goal is to spread this message, right? I do this for free because I want to help passionate people, and I'm sure there's a lot of passionate people that want to learn from you or follow your page and is probably trying to learn stuff too. So just go ahead and share it. It's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for everybody. All right? What next we're going to be talking about is how to do it. Now, we just kind of touched into that a little bit, right? How to do it. 1, be omnipresent. That's the first step of how to do it. 2, let's talk about it. Build a schedule, okay? Build a schedule and maintain your cadence, okay? Do you understand what that means? Please write that down. Build a schedule and maintain your cadence. Cadence is a word, it's often used in music, right? Or in dance, or in anything that's rhythmic. Because cadence is just that, it's rhythm, it's rhythmic, okay? See how this hand goes up and down steadily at the same beat? That is the cadence of that. Now I can go slower, but if I go slower, see, I have to maintain the cadence, the beat, the rhythm of that slow speed. I can go faster, but again, I have to maintain it. I can't go fast, then slow, then fast, then slow, 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 up and down, slow, fast, 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 slow. See, that's chaos. You're probably like, okay, that's enough, can I stop, right? Because that's chaos. There was nothing wrong with this, right? This cadence here. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing wrong with that. But once I start going like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and ooh, that's chaos. That is chaos. And some of you post like that. Some of you post like that. Some of you go hard for 3 days. 10 posts a day for 3 days. And then we don't see you again for 2 months. You read a blog a week. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm reading the blog, 3rd week. Oh, another blog, I'm reading it. 4th week, no blog. 5th week, no blog. What the hell? I was enjoying these blogs. Where'd they go? I'm looking everywhere, can't find the blogs. Guess what? I'm about to unsubscribe. You're wasting space on my friend list or my follow list or whatever list that platform has, and you're not even producing content for me anymore. Why am I going to continue to follow you? That's how I think about it anyways. I don't like a bunch of unnecessary people on my follow list, right? I like a lot of people following me, but for those that I'm following, if you go look at my pages, that measurement is beautiful. And that's not like that with everybody either. That would be a tidbit I would tell you to look into when you're researching people. If they're following 8,000 people and 2,000 people are following them, well, no wonder 2,000 people are following them. They're following 8,000. Okay, so some people are going to follow back. And that's about 20 to 30% right there. That makes sense to me. The impressive people is if you go look at all of my pages, but I love my Instagram page the most because it has the least amount that I'm following and the most amount. It has that huge range. There's almost 2,000 so people following me on my Instagram. I think it's more like almost close to 1,700, but we're about to hit that 2,000 mark. I'm only following 200. I don't know where the thousands of people came from. They found me. They found me. They researched, they did their due diligence, they send me messages all the time, but I'm only following 200. Most of them are my friends from high school, some people that I've interacted with that I really like, some clients and such, but that 2,000 is following me, that means that was done well. If you go look at my Facebook, there's almost 6,000 people following me. Now, I'm only following 2,000 of them. So again, you see, I follow more people on Facebook because I spend a lot more time on Facebook researching brands and going deep. That's my space. That's my favorite platform to do that kind of work. But again, look at that measurement. I'm not following 10,000 and 6,000 are following me. I'm following 2,000 and 6,000 are following me. All right, so pay attention to that as well. But how to do it is that cadence. Let's talk about that again. Be consistent, but with a cadence. Don't be consistent, sporadic, and be consistently chaotic. Have a cadence. And that means talk to yourself and talk about what's reasonable. Is it reasonable for you to do a video a day? The question is not, do the people need a video a day? Because the answer to that is always yes. Is it reasonable for you to produce and post a video a day? If it is, then commit to it and make it happen. If it isn't, that's okay. Find a better cadence for yourself. Maybe I can post every Monday, every Wednesday, and on the weekend. Okay, but commit to that and do that. Post every Monday, post every Wednesday, and post every Saturday or Sunday. Don't switch it up. Don't 1 week, oh, I missed Monday, I got to post Tuesday. Don't miss Monday. Don't do Monday and then wake up on Tuesday and say, you know what, I feel inspired, I'm going to do one more before my one on Wednesday, because then you're going to probably mess up your Wednesday. And then again, you're throwing off the rhythm. Music, that cadence, that's important. That's what makes it beautiful, right? That's what makes it beautiful. In martial arts, the cadence of your form, right? You can't do a form, a kata, with like, sha-sha, 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 or whatever. See, that even had some cadence to it. But so most katas, if you don't know what that means, you do whatever this way, and you turn this way, and you do whatever that way. It's almost mirroring each other, right? So if I did it this way, it needs to be the same going that way. I can't go and then go. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. And it's not beautiful to watch, right? It's all about that visual and that performance, that product, that part about how everything matters that you're presenting and you're offering to people. So again, cadence is important, and I really, really, really want you to focus on that, as well as being omnipresent as much as you can. As much as you can. I would rather you slow your cadence and be more omnipresent than to only be present on 2 platforms, but be jackrabbiting, really fast on a lot of content only there. Because what's gonna happen when I try and find you on YouTube one day and you're not, well then guess what, I'm just no longer interested in you. The next ad that pops up, I'm gonna click on them and see if they got a YouTube. So again, it's everything. It's everything. Another part of how to do it, there's a lot of things that you can really do yourself. But if you do need somebody, right, there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with that either. But work within your capacity, your capabilities of what you can do, and then outsource what you, 1, don't have time to do, 2, what you don't have interest in doing, or 3, just what you're not the best at, right? And that's okay. Be a great owner and own up to that with yourself so that you can put the right people on the bus and put them in the right seat so that this is a team effort, so that you can grow. You will hold yourself back and squander your opportunities by trying to control everything and I must do it all. There is no solopreneur, okay? We need a team. We need a team of smart individuals and people who are passionate at doing the work. That's why I'm passionate about working with passionate people, right? Because I need them to understand that. When I work on a client's marketing project, I am working on that project like it is mine, right? Because I love doing that kind of work. I'm passionate about it. I work with other individuals on my team that we work so well together because we're passionate about it. I'm able to take some projects, pass it to them. I know they're going to work on it with that same intensity, right? And I'm going to be intense on them to make sure that it's getting done in the same fashion. And then that client is super impressed, super happy because why? Their business is able to function and flow without them having to do that, but the passion to know that we're going to get it done. If they try to do all that stuff themselves, post themselves, then they'll never do the real meat of the work of what their company and their product or their business is. All right, so you can't do it all. You can do some. You should have the knowledge and understanding on how and why a lot of this is important, which I'm so grateful you watched this today. And I hope, again, you took those notes. And I hope you shared this so that you can go back and easily find it to rewatch it. All right? This will be up on YouTube. This will be out on other platforms because I will repurpose it. That's another how-to. Repurpose your content, please. Repurpose your content. Repurpose and curate your content. All right? But if you do need support, maybe you don't know how to curate the content. Maybe you don't know how to repurpose, right? Maybe you don't know how to come up with ideas of what to create, right? Because again, what are we talking about? We're talking about organic marketing. We're talking about how building marketing consistently by doing content marketing, by getting in your community and talking to your community, the grassroots marketing, how that builds your business and your brand today, every day, and forever. And so don't be shy or scared or feel like it's wrong that you need that support. We all need a team. And I'm here to help you. If that's through coaching, I have an amazing coaching program. It's very affordable. We meet weekly. We talk about very important stuff, mindset thinking, theory, and practicality in your business because they truly go hand in hand. It's the yin to the yang, okay? We talk about a lot of great things that help people really spearhead forward into finding the success on whatever new program, product, or the business as a whole, or just their life in general, all right? Another service that is possible, at least with me, is to get more hands-on application, having somebody doing that type of work for you, creating, editing, posting on your behalf, right? Following up on your behalf, helping be the extra hands to that wheelhouse for you. Both services are completely available when you choose to work with someone like me. Okay, and if you need that, send me a message. Let's schedule a time to talk, a free call. I want to learn about you. I want to learn about your business. I want to discover what it is that your vision is. And I want to let you know, hey, first of all, is this a good connection? And do I want to work with you, right? But two, what is the best option or combination to tackle what your goals are? All right, so again, we can do that through coaching, business, marketing, life type coaching, and we can also do that through practicality by putting our hands on and making sure that the things are getting done in the most professional and efficient way possible for you to get your brand out there, to become out of obscurity. You know, one of the biggest killers on any brand, and you probably heard me say this 100 times, I read it in a book once and it stuck like glue. The biggest problem of most businesses, and it's from the book, The 10X Rule, is that your business is in obscurity. Obscure, what does that mean? It means no one knows. No one can do business with you if they do not know you. No one can call your name if you've never introduced yourself to them, right? You couldn't call my name, I can tell you that, all right? That I can tell you. I don't know if my name was John, Smith, Tom, or what, but my name is WAUN. And you're not going to guess that. You're not going to be like, you know what, WAUN. No, that's just never going to happen. I have to introduce myself to you for you to ever even begin thinking on what the heck my name is. And let's not forget, it's WAUN Conquest on top of that, right? So, again, the whole point of that is you have to be out there and you have to get out of obscurity. And you have to, for one, admit to yourself that you are in obscurity, so that you can get out of it and let that be the fuel to motivate you to do this type of work, and to do this type of work consistently, and to do this type of work on a beautiful cadence that people begin to have fellowship, to viewership, right? I know TV is totally different now, but if you never lived this life, bear with me and just think about this like, oh, what kind of dream world is he talking about? But a lot of you who are older, and what I mean by older is it's 30 and older, right? Because I'm getting old. I can't believe it. But anyone who's at least 30 and older knows for a fact that television used to be on a broadcast type system to where shows came on at a particular time of the day, okay? And if you liked a certain show, you knew what channel your show came on and you knew what time it came on, right? We'll talk about a very popular show. I didn't personally watch it, but I know it's very, very popular, the show Friends, right? If you enjoyed Friends, you knew what channel Friends came on, and you knew what time the new episode played each week. I watch Law and Order. I love Law and Order. 10 years ago, I knew what channel it came on. It actually became one of my favorite channels, NBC, because I found out that all the shows that they produce are really well. And I knew exactly what time on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Get ready for Law and Order, right? That's what you want from your people. That's what you want from the people who choose to follow you and your viewers. You want them to know where you're going to be and what time you're going to be there, right? Especially if you're doing content on that type of regular flowing basis. You don't want them guessing. You don't want them to say, are they on TikTok? You don't want them to say, oh, when is the live video again? Sometimes at 10, sometimes at 4, sometimes just whenever they want to do it. No, be consistent. Be consistent, please. You're going to start seeing my videos coming out every day right here at this time, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, right? Because that's something that I want to begin building. I want to showcase the energy that it takes, but also how that cadence can truly build. And I am a big believer in setting the example. I'm a leader at heart in that way. I would never tell or suggest any of my people to do something that I would not do first. And as I'm pushing this more and more and telling more and more of my clients the importance of doing it more regularly, I am about to 10x, as we say, all of the stuff that I have been doing to set that example, to give more influence to individuals who need to be doing it too. All right. So if you need that support, hey, we're here, right? Hire us on as a coach. Hire us on as the practical hands. If you need a website, if you need your social media to be scheduled out, to be posted on your behalf, to have people follow up in those comments for you. If you need your content to be created or curated means taking old content that you have and fixing it up to represent it in a new light. We're here to do that. We're here to help you with that. We're here to support you or to be a hired help. All right. Just reach out to me again. Send me a message and let me know, hey, I want some more information on this. Hey, I want to set up a free call and just talk it out with you. Sometimes, you know how many free calls I've had with people in their lives have completely 360'd without even hiring me, right? Because I'm an teacher. I'm going to have that real conversation with you. I'm not about to bite my tongue and hold on and say, tell me about your business. Okay, that sounds cool. All right. Hey, listen, it's 20 grand to work with me. I'll send you an invoice, pay me, and then we can talk more in detail. I'm not that person. I can't do that if I tried. If you tell me some concerns you're having in your business, you tell me some challenges that you've hit, I may forget to tell you my price. I'm going to get into the conversation with you and start helping you get solutions down now. So take that opportunity, right? Take that opportunity. Maybe you'll work with me, maybe you won't, but I guarantee you this, you're going to learn something. And I guarantee you this, just like every video that you watch, hopefully there's an actionable takeaway that you can begin applying. There will be actionable takeaways that you can apply after a free conversation with me. So let's set it up. Let's do it if you need it. Again, today, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'm so excited for the next whole week of content that I have lined up for you. I did want to show you something really quick too. I'm going to be posting about this later. It's probably going to show it backwards because I didn't mirror the screen, but I want to show you this new product that I've come out with. And I'm only showing you this because it fits in line with the grassroots part of what is organic marketing, right? We can talk all day about the content you need to be producing, but if you're not going out there and shaking new hands and meeting new people, then you're actually disservicing the whole system also, right? And so I'm calling this Conquer Local, okay? Conquer Local because I want you to conquer your local market, all right? And I am gonna turn this light off now because it doesn't help in this situation, right? So Conquer Local is what we're calling it. Can you see that there? And again, I know it's backwards, but what this is, yes, I need to get out there, but you're probably now asking, but who do I go talk to? What do I say? What am I supposed to do when I go out there, right? That's what people say to me often. So I'm creating a week by week list, all right? And this is be an affordable, very, very affordable. You can do a monthly or you can just get it week by week. But basically on Monday, it tells you what business, what local company you need to be talking to. On Tuesday, what local company. Wednesday, what local company. Thursday and Friday. Every day you should be doing something and getting out there. And again, you can get this weekly as a download. You can get it monthly as a download. But get it. And why I have that option is I don't want you to do monthly and then you got all these 4 weeks and then you're on week 3 and you haven't even started yet, right? Get a week, go out there, tackle it, get the stuff done, procrastinate and don't get to it to the second week and can still go back to that week you already purchased and try it again, right? But I really want to encourage you, but I'm only saying that kind of sarcastically, but not because I understand humans and human nature. People buy a lot of stuff and they don't do anything with it. So if you buy, that's why I'm offering it in this way. Because see, it's not the little things that matter, everything. I understand that sometimes people don't get to it right away. So again, I don't want to take a bunch of money from you and you buy a whole month pack and then you're not even ready for that because you haven't started on week 1. So get a week, right? And what's cool about it is that when you get this, each thing will open up into more. So let's just talk about Monday, for example, doing a library visit. And this one particularly is tailored to service-based businesses, particularly martial arts businesses, dance businesses, any type of yoga, service type based business, but you have to have a secondary spin to your program, right? So if you're doing yoga, it needs to be like yoga and mindset theory. And if you're doing martial arts, it needs to be like martial arts and life skills, right? Or martial arts and self-defense, or an anti-bullying type realm. It needs to be, dance and life skills, right? Whatever that it may be for you. For example, again, Monday is a library visit. So these are just quick bullet points on that library visit. What is the objective? Your objective is to set up a reading day with your staff to go to that library, to bring branded bookmarks, right? And to set up also some type of confidence building workshop. All right, those are 3 bullet points of what you could do at the library. But what's cool is when you get the whole download, that library section opens up to another page where then it gives you the full details, the script, what you could say, should say, and this is all stuff that I've done in my life, working for martial arts companies, promoting them, selling them, getting members at massive levels for them over the past, oh my God, I don't know, since 2000, I don't know, let's just say 2010. So for at least the past 13 years, right? I've been personally running businesses in this industry since 2007. And again, this is all stuff I've done for myself when I had my own schools, stuff I've done with both franchise companies. This is all my efforts on selling programs in that community that again and again and again with different brands, with different companies, has consistently worked. And so I want to share that now with people through my Karate Business Solutions platform to offer that to other martial arts schools. But we're calling it Conquer Local because I also want to begin coming out with different versions so that if you run a bakery, I can help you also conquer your local market. If you have a dance school, I want to help you conquer your local market, whatever it may be, right? Because some of this stuff is very interchangeable because it's about building connections and it's about being involved in that community on a consistent cadence. So the same thing that you're trying to do online happens in your real 3 to 5 mile radius as well. All right. So, hey, I want to thank you again so much for tuning in today. I want to thank you so much about being a part of this video. I had a lot of fun. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be so much fun. Tomorrow, let me just give you the heads up on what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Let me see. I hope I have that here. Yes, right here. So tomorrow, we will be tailoring it into the martial arts world. And see, having that action plan is so important. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing all week long. So tomorrow, we're going to be understanding your prospects in a martial arts business. And again, if you don't have a martial arts business, this could be very valuable to you as well. But tomorrow we will be tailoring specifically to that industry because I want to help my friends out there who run martial arts schools understand who their prospects actually are, how they can get in front of those prospects, and how they should be communicating with them. And what is a prospect, right? Because there's prospects, there's leads, there's all sorts of ways and categories of people who are interested in your business. And so that's going to be a fun one. Be there. It's going to be tomorrow. At what time? That same cadence at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's 4 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Mountain, and 7 o'clock Pacific. Is that right? That sounds so late. But yeah, I guess so. No. Opposite. That's 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Mountain, and 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's the correct way, right? Because it gets earlier West Coast, which I miss. Like literally, think about that. It's like 3 o'clock right now. Or no, now it's 6, so it's It's 4 o'clock. That's nuts. And then how nuts is it back in my hometown of Michigan where it's nighttime now, right? So that's why I picked that time as well. Again, it's everything that matters. It's right dead center in the middle, so it's an even playing field across the board. I know some people may be still at work on the West Coast, but it's still later in the day where they're about to get off, or maybe they got off early and they can tune in. It's 5 o'clock right here on the Central Standard Time, and it's already 6 or so evening time, dinner, after dinner for those of my friends out on the East Coast. So again, tomorrow, be there. We'll be talking about prospects. What are prospects? Who are your prospects? And how you can communicate with your prospects right here on my Facebook page. We're going live tomorrow at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Again, I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Go back and rewatch this. Type in the comments, please, your biggest takeaways. When you share those takeaways, it doesn't do anything more but help you really have a grasp on your takeaways and your knowledge and what you can begin applying. It helps other people become inspired and encouraged by maybe some things that they didn't pick up. And it also gives me some feedback on some of the stuff that I'm talking about so that I can make sure I'm delivering it in a way that makes a lot of sense to you. If you have questions or confused on anything, again, put those in the comments. I will follow up and respond to you so that conversations can be kind of transparent for everybody so that everybody is learning together. That's really, really important to me. If you have more specific questions, maybe something about your business you don't want to share publicly, feel free to send me that message too personally. Send me that DM. And if you want to schedule a more intimate one-on-one, go ahead and do so. And let's have that free call. And again, it's really to understand your business. It's really to understand what some type of services I can offer you. But if you have challenges, bring them to that call and I'll help you dial it in. All right. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success. Again, my name is WAUN Conquest. You can follow me on any platform. Just type at Life of Conquest. That's my handle, at Life of Conquest. And I'll be there. And if I'm not there, please let me know because maybe it's a new one I don't know about yet. All right. But I am there. Trust me. So go ahead and do that. Again, thank you for tuning in today. I'm so grateful you all came here today. I saw so many good faces out there. I saw a lot of people popping in and popping out as well. So maybe you didn't get a chance to watch it because maybe it was 3 o'clock, right? But it's always here on the page. Again, it's going to be on the YouTube. It's going to be on other social medias, chopped up and repurposed and recurated. And again, I'm just, so grateful that so many people of you tuned in today. And I hope my goal is that you had some big takeaways. If I was sitting here watching this, one of my big actionable steps that I would be doing right now is getting omnipresent, right? If you don't have an account on every single platform, that is a huge takeaway that you can do tonight. Download every single app for social media that there is. Create those accounts. Put your logo up on it. At least establish the name. Try and keep it consistent if you can. Notice you can follow me anywhere. Where? At Life of Conquest. I don't have to sit here and say, follow me at Facebook at Conquest Life. And follow me at Instagram at K-Life of Conquest. And follow me on TikTok at WAUN Conquest. Now, that's very confusing. Find one handle that works everywhere and make it work everywhere. That's my other big takeaway for you. Become omnipresent tonight. Make one handle that works really, really well all across the board. And my other big actionable stuff I would do if I was watching this would be to send me a DM so we can schedule that free call so that you can bring any challenge to the table, and I'm going to help you come up with a solution on it in that call, but also be able to give you, just my feedback on should we work together or not. But it's not a sales call. It will give you help and support. So I would be scheduling that like right now. So go ahead and do that. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Again, my name is WAUN Conquest. If it's your first time coming across the video or the page, I'm very grateful that you came here today. And I hope that you come back. If you're a regular and you've been following for a while, I'm so grateful for you as well. I couldn't do what I do if it wasn't for you. Otherwise, I'll be a very crazy person just sitting here talking to myself. All right. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success. Again, my goal is to help see you win and succeed. So please, please, please take what I say, take it to heart, apply what works for you, discard the rest, go out there and conquer your life.